Okay, we're back on the draft plan.
That's right. My name is Kaz.
I'm Slow9.
This is the new video. I figure I should say who I am.
Good call. Yeah, on the last video, you can see a draft that went very well for us.
Oh yes, yes.
That was
It's important to be honest. I
and a draft
really
that didn't.
miss that in basically every other stream or Magic show or anything that I watch. They're like, oh no no. And I like to. If you go by just these guys, no one ever loses the game of Magic while they have a camera on.
Everyone is just like everyone is invincible and can't lose a game of Magic.
But no, we're gonna run it back, and I'm happy about this because the draft portion is my favorite part of drafting. Like once you have a deck, I'm less interested in how things play out.
Yeah, it sets the tone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we also learned things. There was a couple things we learned in there. We learned about steeple rocks. We learned about
We did learn about Steeple Rock. I don't think we learned much else, just because everyone had a horrible deck.
yeah, like our opponent seemed to be on the exact same pile we were. Like when we milled him, I got to see most of his deck in that discard pile, and good lord, it was 5-color just as much as ours was. Yeah, we learned to ignore Mirkovosk. Let's do that. I have a magic sword. Okay, so here we are.
Okay, now the extort guy who gives everybody extort, he's actually quite good.
I need to...
Doesn't look like there's a removal spell up here. Yeah, I think Pontiff is the guy.
Yeah, sorry, I was on the side taking a look. Because that's a foily Notion Thief, and I just wanted to check out the value of that. I always like to know.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I almost never pick the card for rare drafting. But yeah,
Look, what I'm seeing is
Pontiff.
Yeah, there's Pontiff, and there is actually a removal spell in Crisis Incubation.
Yes, Crisis Incubation. The thing with Pontiff is I think picking Pontiff, we're not going to be in Dimir with it because of a lot of cards in Dimir. But Pontiff is just strong here.
Yeah.
We're doing it. So Pontiff, and we'll see where that leads. Ooh. That's a direction.
How about War Leader's
War
Helix?
Leader's Helix.
Can we pick that?
I think we can pick that. We can pick that. Like,
I would be happy to pick that.
other cards of note, we have like Spike Jester, which I would actually like in the same deck as it, but War Leader's Helix puts us in a very a color combination I like, an aggressive color combination, and like I like it. Borzov. Yeah, we'll see where that goes.
Okay, Wear and Tear is kind of stupid. Down and Dirty also kind of stupid. Hey, Maw of the Obsidian.
Also a Guildgate. This actually might be a pack to pick up the Guildgate in.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna miss Maw of the Obsidian.
Yeah, like I like Maw, but yeah, we're like that's not something we'll.
I mean, if that were actually a breaker creature, like a 3/2 or something.
Yeah, like because we're going to be needing. We're going to be needing the mana fixing. Also with those gates, like the gates in the all the gatekeepers are very good, but these are strong gatekeepers in these colors. Yeah, and we have the Steeple Rock. It's right over here.
No, screw that guy. We're gonna murder that guy with our own bomber core. That's how this is gonna play out.
We'll have electricity for him.
Okay, the snare squad is reasonable. Second guild gate would also be reasonable.
Yeah, debt's probably not reasonable.
I don't think so. I don't want to be the debt plus Cluestone deck.
Yeah, another gate. I kind of like the gate because that leaves us open to picking up all these gatekeepers here that'll be coming around.
Okay, fair enough.
Snare Squad, as we saw, is a real card, though. Okay. Speaking of Snare Squad.
Here is Sin Collector,
Sin Collector.
who is kind of bad, unfortunately.
I don't feel terribly disappointed by him, but yeah.
I like him, but he's never going to attack. That's the thing. Now, the Scab Clan fighter guy, he's pretty cool.
I feel like 4 colors might be a bit of a stretch.
So you just want to pick up the Snare Squad then?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is pick up the Snare Squad, stick on
perfectly
these 3.
fine.
Stick on these 3, see where it leads.
Stay closer on target.
Yeah, stay on target. Okay, this time...
another Maw, or another Debt.
Yeah, another Maw, another Debt. Well, which of these is more reasonable for us? Like, if we're playing the Maw, we're going to be wanting to play like a deck where that tops off and we control a lot of creatures, which also puts us on the same as Pontiff. Like, both of those cards want us to be like heavy creatures.
Yeah, I like that better. I mean, Debt to the Deathless is really it's a strategy more than a card. And it's really hard to cast.
Somebody's going to be playing that strategy, that's for sure.
Yeah. Whereas here, Boros Mastiff is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
I know that you like Toil and Trouble.
I do. But I actually do agree with you on the Mastiff if we're going for an aggressive play. Ow. I actually don't know if I agree with you on the Mastiff. I'm back and forth right now.
Yeah, I know there are a lot of 2/4s, and that's scary.
Right.
But we have the Snare Squad already. You know, and the Helix. We're semi there.
Sure. I'll go with you on this one. We'll see where it leads.
Just I want to have creatures and removal. I don't want to do Toil and Trouble.
As a finisher. We have Rakdos Drake and Boros Cluestone. Rakdos Drake is a really reasonable creature.
Yeah!
Like, that attacks.
Awesome.
We have Rakdos Drake and Boros Cluestone. Rakdos
Cloud
Drake is an extremely reasonable creature.
Yeah! Awesome. It keeps happening.
It keeps happening.
And now we have a blank. Take a Cluestone.
Take a Cluestone. Simic Cluestone is, like, completely up.
That's further away.
Funnily enough, War Leader's Helix is the only red card we have at the moment, so I'm just going to keep that in mind. Like, we might just be, like, straight Orzhov Splash, depending on where cards land.
Wow, an actual choice. Either Wear and Tear or the big stupid enchantment would be okay.
I'm going to go with the big stupid enchantment.
Yes!
Yeah.
Forget efficient sideboarding. We're gonna get dumb. Hey, Maze Sentinel's a dude.
Yeah, I like that better than, like, on-color Cluestone. We want creatures, we want things. Let me cost sort this, I don't... Alright, so Girl Cluestone can get hidden. Picking up a Cluestone, but a foil Cluestone. I'm actually going to pick up the Riot Control. Who knows when you need to...
What the hell does that do?
That is a fog.
Oh. Creature, prevent all damage that would be dealt to you this turn.
So you can
Why
make
have they
blocks.
started doing that? That's...
Yeah, that was the same line of text that was on
Druid's Deliverance
Druid's
did the same
Deliverance.
thing.
It lets you make blocks and have that go and be, what's going on.
I mean, I get that, but I wonder what the rationale behind it is. Like, I figured that one of those abilities would get into green and be more solidly distinctive between green and white in how they do it. And white should get
Yeah.
the one that's more encompassing. And
When I think of white, I think of safe passage. The
yeah,
prevent all damage to you and your creatures. When I think of when I
and
what?
we open money.
Taking a look at this pack, their Angelic Edict is the only other card of note.
Yeah, God, that's sad. Boros Kirun is kind of crappy.
Yeah, Boros Kirun is honestly that'll probably table.
Murder investigation.
Murder! Murder most foul.
I just knocked him out. He's fine. Not murder.
Yeah, I am loath to be the rare drafter, but honestly, there's really nothing else. I don't really know.
Okay, real talk for a second. What removal do we actually have?
Okay, we only have a War Leader's Helix. It might be worth picking up the Edict. You know what? Stay on target.
Yeah, I mean, with as terrible as things went last time,
Stay on
with
target.
removal, I really think that having a 5 mana kill absolutely
Yeah,
anything
anything, yeah.
is just perfectly fine.
We have a choice. I think Holy Mantle is the real deal here, but Homing Lightning is another card. Holy Mantle is like the choice here. When I say we have a choice, I don't mean we have a choice. I mean we have two interesting cards. Holy Mantle is this...
I like the removal spell more than the Holy Mantle. Even powerful auras are not as appealing to me.
Yeah, I guess my thing is like our red is almost like the double red in Homing Lightning is the thing to me.
I grant you that, but that'd move us closer into red, and I kind of want to be there because we already have a couple of battalion guys, and then we'll like wheel Marital Glory, and it'll be fine. We don't want to be Smite because we don't want to block.
Yeah, we're not blocking.
Thanks to like Rakdos Drakes and stuff.
That does bring us closer to red, but
and then we could maybe even use Gleam of Battle or whatever nonsense.
I'm going with a Holy Mantle. Oh, okay.
And there's what, Madcap skills?
No.
Oh my god.
Take a look at the bottom part of the pack. Take a look at the bottom part of the pack.
Okay, so Treasury Thrall. I want. Oh my god! This pack.
I want Syndic of Ties. I want Sunhome Guildmage, and I want Treasury Thrall. Okay. I would like the pack, please. So let's take a quick look at what the best thing for it. I think Madcap Skills is flat out wrong.
Yeah, I grant you that.
I think Treasury Thrall is a bit too expensive on our plan. I think it's between Syndic and Sunhome Guildmage. How red do we want? I think we already know the answer to this. We want red, right?
Yeah, we want lots of red.
Oh,
I want the
Abyss Hunted has a good point. The tokens work with the Pontiff and the Maw of Obsidian.
Yeah, that can get quite disgusting.
Okay, so this works very well with what we've got going on.
It feels so terrible to pass anything. Oh, there's your Syndic.
There's a Syndic. I think we just... Yeah, I think we take the Syndic.
Looks like we pick. If we were heavier in red already, then...
There's... Harriet, there's actually no way that Syndic wheels.
No, that will not happen.
I'm certain of this. I'm sorry.
It's like a Night Watch. That was a stacked pack, though.
Yeah, like, the Syndic is the pick, but yeah, also passing that Orzhov Gate kind of sucks, because I would like some white mana fixing, but...
Yeah.
Deathcult Rogue is castable for us. Act of Treason is castable for us.
We have Beckon Apparition too.
Yes.
And that's not nothing. It is a 1 mana flyer and an extra extort spell and a token for fun token times.
I actually think
There's
Act of Treason is
Deathcult
the
Rogue.
pick for us because of the Maw. That works for a...
I like it. Steal your guy,
Steal your
sack your guy.
Like, also, like, that's not the only reason. Like, Act of Treason is very good at breaking a stalled board. This pack has very little to offer to us.
Well, Slate Street Ruffian is fine. I think we could.
Could we?
I think we could support Massive Raid.
Massive Raid. Massive Raid. Yeah, I think we can. We also we're going to be. Okay. If we're
Even when Massive Raid is just like 2 damage, it's still perfectly fine.
Like
It
again,
tends to do
the only
just as much as you need.
yeah, Massive Raid is damage equal to the number of creatures you control. Yeah, let's roll with it.
I'm pulling you into more red because
I know.
We've been seeing a lot of red go around.
Interesting.
5-alarm fire, for instance.
I'm not sold on that card. I played it about 3 times.
How about Night Watch then?
Night Watch. Debtor's Pulpit.
It's 2 guys.
Yeah. Like I've played with the 5-0. I've played with the 5-alarm fire. It's just not that good.
I've played with it and rolled people with it.
I've played it 3 times in draft, and
I think it only works in Triple Gate Crash though.
Okay. Keyrune. Keyrune gets us closer to this top end quicker. Also as a mana fixer.
Yeah, our top end is already pretty solid, so we don't need like the 6/5
right
go guy.
And like Shadow Alley Denizen is a card, but again, we don't have a lot of black creatures. Our black at this point, our black has turned into our splash.
I'm fine with that.
So yeah, let's go.
But then we're gonna get more black in the last pack.
Yeah, because it's Rakdos. Hey, another Boros Keyrune.
Yeah, this was the pack we opened, I think.
Yep, that was what I thought would tumble around for us. Ooh, a gift of a creature.
Wow, no kidding. I mean, I was even considering taking him
The first time around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there was a definitely better thing.
Right.
I was just kind of reading from left to right, excited to see something useful at this point.
Another Night Watch.
It's a good pickup. I guess that Madcap skills didn't make it.
No. Okay, so what we're looking for in pack 3 is we're looking for a lot of Gorehouse Chainwalkers, looking for we need a curve is pretty much our our thing. We're looking for I think Gorehouse Chainwalker is the card I want to value highest in what we do. Like the 4-drops I'm even not as concerned about because we have Keyrunes to just skip that.
How about Azorius Justiciar? How about what is all this?
We have a couple. Epic Experiment is a card we can just flat ignore. It has a lot of text.
Oh yeah.
We have the Gorehouse Chainwalker.
There's a Gorehouse Chainwalker,
but we have an Augur Spree as well.
There's Augur Spree, and we are kind of light on removal.
Yeah, I think it's between those two. Like Azorius Arrestor is a card too, but that's not really.
We just have to pick the Augur Spree. We're gonna get more crappy pikers.
Yeah, we'll find piker. Yeah, look, we're gonna find. Yeah, that's a fair point. We'll find Goblin Piker. Oh, I'm gonna feel terrible passing that Vitu-Ghazi Guildmage.
And yet you're still going to do it.
Yes,
so
I'm going to.
How about... No, Flying Life Link guy is stupid.
Arrester?
Lobber Crew?
Lobber Crew.
Lobber Crew is my old standby aggressive defender. Azorius Arrestor is also a fine guy. I'm just concerned that it's going to run out of steam really fast.
I just feel like we need like a couple of these pikers, and I don't fear the running out of steam as much because of the pontiff.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Like the end game is something I'm not terribly
I
concerned
mean,
with.
the Lava Crew will also have Extort.
Oh, so will the Azorius Arrestor. How about this? We'll take the Azorius Arrestor, and then like we'll see a Lobber Crew in next pack, and then
You're taking the next Lava Crew.
okay.
Or a Gorehouse Chainwalker.
Or a Gorehouse Chainwalker. Again, one of these guild mages. Ooh, scary stuff.
Oh man, an Ogre Jailbreaker.
Alright.
Maybe we should be taking that more highly.
Oh, that is a good point.
Oh wow, Galvanic Rig. Or
Okay. Yeah, volatile rig.
Volatile Rig.
Volatile
I forgot
rig.
that existed. It's so awesome.
I'm...
You realize it like murders.
I know it murders our team! It murders our entire team if it goes off, okay?
It's okay. No one is going to play that, and we're not going to play it either. So we want either Launch Party or Seller of Songbirds.
You'll play our Earthquake in the aggro deck. It'll be perfect. Our uncontrollable Earthquake.
I think now is the time to move in on Launch Party, frankly.
Yeah, sure. I can agree with you. That is a super late Celestia Charm. I like that card a lot. Spawn of Rick's Mahdi is a body. A large body.
Hmm.
And that's about it out of here.
Yeah, we have either the Spawn of Rixmati or the Tall Man 2/5.
I don't feel Tall Man fits what we do.
Yeah, okay. Crush them.
Yeah.
I'm losing sight of the
Crush
plan here.
Them. Alright, here we can pick up the Seller of Songbirds. Also, this is a late Void Wielder.
Whoa! What is Void Wielder doing here? God, it's so good.
Yeah. I would like to note that. Street Sweeper, yeah!
Yeah, to deal with that pillar of something.
Debtor's Pulpit.
Debtor's Pulpit.
Okay.
Pillar of Death.
Pillar of Death.
Whoa, Rakdos Charm. Light my heart. We also have Assassin
I was gonna say, I'm actually
Strike.
more interested in the Assassin Strike. I realize 6-mana removal is like ridiculously high costed, but
It's also unconditional.
Yeah.
It's also a 2-for-1.
Look, you are well aware of my love of Gloomlance. This card is
Oh
Gloomlance.
yes, we crushed people with Gloomlance. That was absurd.
So yeah, I'll take one more to make it unconditional.
Cool.
Cool. What do we need here? Rootborn Defenses ain't doing anything for us. Courses of Chord ain't something we can cast.
I think we take Rootborn Defenses just as a surprise, just to like, oh, actually your blocks are terrible.
Yeah, this guy
You know,
isn't.
why not? He's not really competing with anything.
My thought is we only have 14 creatures at the moment.
And yet we have a lot of token
Oh,
generation.
yeah, we have Night Watches and things. Yeah, sure.
We have
Indestructible
Night
Team
Watch, we have the Guild Mage. Wait, yeah, we have the Boros Guild Mage.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, we might be able to populate that. Dagger Drome Imp is a 2-drop.
Reasonable.
We already like
There's
if we,
Traitorous Instinct too.
yeah.
He couldn't possibly have another act of treason.
No, he doesn't. Crush. Sure, I've never.
God,
been...
I want that to happen.
Let's do it. I'm
So
not.
good.
I'm not entirely attached to. Rest. I think I'm gonna take Phantom General just as like this. As
Sweet. I love it.
We have Night Watch. We have.
Are you kidding? That's like right on curve, and we have secret tokens.
We are secret. When did we become secret tokens?
Oh wow, that 2/2 is really reasonable.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
When did that happen?
I don't know.
Secretly, you're a token deck. All right, we're taking Horncaller's Chant because secretly.
I think we incidentally valued token generation higher because we had the Pontiff.
Yeah, because creatures in play. Ah, yes, Amiria Tandis. Or what, I forget the name of the Celestial Legend, but it's right here.
Right.
Here we go.
Oh, whoops, I guess we made this one kind of bad, huh? Oh, well.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start throwing in cards. Pontiff, Practice Drakes, Launch Party because we have Token Gen. Launch Party's really good. Man!
So good.
Do
We have removal this time.
Do we like, build a good deck this time, maybe? War
I think so.
Like Sunhome Guildmage, Act of Treason.
Oh my god, tell me we can actually run that stupid enchantment. I want it to be...
Gleam of Battle. I don't think we can.
I want it so bad. I want it to ever work in any deck.
I don't think we can. Alright, I'm putting in anything of note right now, and then we're going to move down from here. This is pretty much everything. I guess Bellows Lizard is...
No, we're not running Bellows Lizard. Come
Okay,
on.
is Maze Sentinel a real...
I don't think we're running Maze Sentinel either if we can get away with it.
Okay, so this is our curve right now. This is 29 cards, so we need to cut 6.
Wow.
I have a question. How low can we get black? Yeah, almost all of our black is stuff we want to play.
Yeah, and the high end is double. Well, that's not so bad. I'm not happy about Spawn of Rick's Matey.
I'm going to do a quick count on Phantom General. It's 2 Night's Watch, a Sunhome Guildmage, and Cellar of Songbirds. I think I'm actually fine pulling that out.
What? Phantom General? Come on. He's a 2... Wait, what? Does he fly on his own?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay, never mind. If he doesn't fly on his own, then I'm less impressed.
And on that note, for the moment, I'm going to pull Rootborn Defenses to the side.
Yeah.
We could...
We passed a couple Martial Glories.
We could take out the Key Runes. I'm really less than impressed with this Key Rune.
How about 1 Key Rune?
Okay. Because it's +1. It's a 1/1. I realize double strike, but it's a 1/1. Like, Electrickery, Profit and Loss, everything gets you. We saw that.
Yeah, all those things.
Look at me complaining about...
No, it's actually better. Surprisingly, it's better than... or maybe unsurprisingly, it's better than freaking Steeple Rock.
Yeah.
Also, I'm really upset that rocks have turned into white creatures. That makes me frustrated. That's a sign to me that they're never going to put flying creatures back in red if they can help it. Which pisses me off because it's like one other thing. Can you get the Spawn of Rick's Matey out of there, please?
I was waiting for you to say something about it. I'm fine with it. It's a crawl worm for 5.
No, I mean, I grant you that he's fine, but we want to be casting endless Night Watch at that point. I don't know. Maybe we don't.
Maybe Keyrune and one other like massive raid.
Yeah, we ended up getting actual removal, so massive raid is less important.
Because this is 24 right now. This pile. We're aggressive deck that back up plans to a Pontiff of Blight. I like it.
Ah, geez, this board really did get stalled. Haven't drawn Holy Mantle yet.
Crushed. Yeah. I'm feeling like it. Do we need both Night Watch? Like
I mean,
either.
maybe we don't.
Like we could.
I want one.
Oh, I agree with you there. I definitely want one. Yeah. We're a very odd sort of aggressive deck.
Keening Apparition is there to be a Syndic of Tithes later.
Also, relevant ability. Sometimes there are enchantments like Holy Mantle that come into play.
Yeah. Or Stab Wound, or Gleam of Battle.
Yeah.
I can't say that with a straight face. Like, this is the deck that could most use Gleam of Battle, and we can't even put Gleam of Battle
It's
in
not
it.
even like really good for us.
God, it makes me so sad. Guys, I made a Gleam of Battle deck!
It's Glorious Anthem. That's 6. Like, this card's in the same set as Legion's Initiative? Is that real? Alright, let's put the gates in.
Hooray, Gates.
And let's go ahead and sort by color.
Did we end up with no Guild Wardens?
No, we actually didn't. We just have the 2 gates.
I'm happy with that, frankly.
Honestly, the Guild Warden dudes aren't going to be terribly helpful to us.
I'm sick of people going on about, like, oh, play Gates and Gatekeepers. And
Alright.
Guild
Here's a
Warden.
cool thing. Our red and our black are exactly the same on requirements.
Cool.
So with 15 land, we could go 4/4/7? Or because we have 2 Rakdos Guild Gates.
Alright, so what you're saying is,
Four.
we picked a 3-color combination and stayed on target. And we have removal.
Yeah.
This is how to draft Return to Ravnica. That's like middle of the road. This is what you want to be doing. I like it.
Yeah, we've got removal spells. We've got. God, I really hate this key rune. How much do I hate this key rune?
Enough to put, like, what, Spawn of Rick's Matey back in?
Yeah. That's the card I'm eyeballing. What about it?
You know what? Sure. Golgari Longlegs did good work for us, and this guy is also going to do good work.
It also doesn't change our math on, like, colors.
Yeah. Definitely see us,
Ugh. You know,
like, Holy Mantle on that guy.
Medibot, you've got a good point. We have 4 swamps, 2 Rakdos Guild Gate for our double black spells.
And yet our double black are 6 drops.
Yeah. Also, we can't really afford to not have like a white in here. Like
It's fine. I mean, with a 4 black card, you can evaluate it for color density the same way you can a gray ogre.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Which we already have a bunch of. We'll be good.
This
is a lot better than our last one. If we're like, if this is what we're worrying about, is like, oh, are we gonna like be able to be able to cast our very high mana sources? Do we need a 7th swamp, or
Yeah,
instead
amazingly,
of, like,
we can actually side into more removal.
Yeah, we have a couple.
Kind of bonkers.
All right, let me quick remove our odd cards here, but we have because we have a Mind Rot we can side in, we have a Riot Control we can side in some universe. It's a fog, massive raid, more removal we can side in. Like, we have options. Anyway, I like what we have, and I'm gonna keep it.
Sweet.
Let's move on.
Ship it.
Massive raid. We did not win our die roll. We also did not win our looking at our opening 7 hand.
Oh man, is this the first mulligan of the night? I think it is.
Yeah. Yes, I am aware Massive Raid hits the head. Okay, exciting.
Okay, castable Syndic. It's not bad.
Yeah. Syndic of Tides. Alright, we're playing against the Simic deck. Okay.
Oh man, Crawl Warrior.
Crawl Warrior.
An embarrassed look Cloud Elemental. Hmm.
Yeah, we don't even have the black for Embarrassed Cloud Elemental. Oh, never mind. Sorry about that. Do I want to trade Syndic with Battering Krasis? I think I'm willing to...
I don't think you're a trading deck, frankly.
Problem being, I'm going to be taking a lot of damage if I don't do something about that. Oh, he's on 3 cards left in hand. If it... Let us offer it to him. If he takes it...
He probably won't block anyway.
Yeah. And then we go ahead and... And then we go ahead and unleash Rakdos Drake.
Yeah! Unleashing!
Well, especially once we get to 5, like, Night's Watch can just buy us 2 blockers. Oh god, the Volatile Rig.
What? Who plays that? Ooh, also, do you want to steal it?
I kind of do.
Steal it plus extort the spell. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I have a plan. It's steal it.
So it's when it's dealt damage it does
Yes.
things. Okay. I guess that's not so exciting.
How much do we want to rely on coin flips?
Eh?
Because I could, like, throw Syndic in front of that and, like, have him flip the coin to kill it and flip the coin to Wrath his board. This seems dirty.
It is pretty dirty. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, hold back Syndic of... I'm playing to a coin flip. The better question is if I want to trade Syndic off with, like, Battering Krasis. Because we're on 15 right now, we're going to be on much lower than that when he swings next turn.
Yeah, I mean, he might evolve it, and then we can trade with Crawl Warrior or something.
Yeah, alright.
But anyway.
Anyway, that's for a later point here.
I mean, he came down, bought us a life. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and trade off with the Krasis. Volatile Rig.
I love it.
More crawl warriors.
This guy did not get the memo about the format.
No. This is really bad, actually.
Yeah, because volatile rig deals 4 to like us too, right?
Yeah, it's 4 to
Yeah.
us, too.
Mm.
Alright. Here's the plan. We're going to coin flip zone.
I think we die right here, frankly.
We'll see. My hope is the rig dies, doesn't blow up, and he pumps like the crawl warrior that's attacking us, and then we can like draw a lightning helix or something. I don't know. I haven't thought this plan through very much.
How about our opponent gets confused and concedes? That's
That's the plan too.
it seems to be happening here.
Oh god, he's just flat played giant growth. Wait,
Oh.
wait.
What?
He played giant growth on his own
On his
volatile.
trampler. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's super bad.
Okay. So we're at 1.
What?
Okay, his trampler still exists and we're dead. Okay. Interesting. We've
Drawing
been-
lots of land.
Yay! Okay.
That's kind of the story there.
I don't think we change a thing.
Nah.
I think we just try to draw cards better.
Yeah.
Yes, we would like to play first. No, we can't keep that, that's 7.
Rough.
However, this 6 is a lot better. The thing with Rootborn defenses against a rig is that you actually have to use it before you know if it's going to blow up or not.
Yeah. It's kind of a bum deal.
Yeah. Okay. We can get there.
It's like Syndic into Arrestor attack with Syndic.
Hopefully
Sounds
it'll
pretty
land. Okay. Yeah, Arrestor. Arrest his man.
Ooh, and the Extort.
Yep.
Nice.
Then next turn I'm hoping for land to extort Rakdos Drake. Beetle Form Mage.
Yeah, this guy totally did not get the memo about the format. In we go! I'm surprised he didn't attack with the Syndic, too.
Thought about it.
Yeah. Mm.
My main issue is if we go, right now we're on the mulligan and on the draw. If we try to play a 1-for-1 game plan, we're just going to get crushed. We also are going to have a lot of problems swinging through Beetle Form Mage right now.
I guess that's fair.
Oh hey, the other draft we were in finished. Okay.
Yeah, that didn't go well, by the way.
Yeah,
and it's recorded. Go watch.
It'll be an enjoyable 30 minutes.
Watch what led us to our ruin.
Okay, at this point we can play Ma, and that'll like confuse our opponent.
He is confused by things.
All right, let's try that.
Let's do it. Then our act of treasons gets super good. And if he actually plays something cool, then we'd still have the launch party. No, this is totally reasonable.
We just can't swing. Like,
yeah.
He has a trick. It's right here.
Swinging into tricks on board is not sexy.
Yeah, Ma makes things like all of a sudden his combat math gets fried. Hey, I see a creature.
Oh wow!
I think
big ol' Busta.
I think the good old. I think we're just gonna throw the launch party at that big old thing.
Oh, which man is our worst man?
Oh yeah, we have Beetle. Well, Beetleform Mage is pretty much a Sapphire Drake, but he has to spend mana on it.
Right.
So if we just take out the Drake, then his combat gets weird. Like, take out the Drake, extort, swing for 2 with our Rakdos Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crush.
The Maw, yeah. So kill...
Yeah, I mean, clearly we're sacrificing the Arrestor.
Oh yeah, there isn't even a real question on what creature we're sacking there. And we could swing with Maw, but he has a double block that looks effective. Like, I think if I swing with Maw, he just double blocks. You can only use extort once per extort instance.
Per instance of extort on the creature.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and swing once. Just about that.
That's fine.
We don't have enough creatures to really throw away to Maw to justify.
Yeah, and it also wouldn't result in him going to low enough life to
Right.
put pressure on him through that vector. I mean, this does leave him the opportunity to play something pretty big.
Yes. Oh.
Oh lord.
A straight 4/6.
Ah, that could have been way worse.
I know, right? Hey, another Rakdos Drake. Hey, another extort trigger. We also, at this point, actually, if he at any point ever leaves himself without a flying blocker, we kill him. Because in some insane universe, the Maw can jump into itself.
Yep. In the insane universe in which we live.
It's true. We're there.
Wow. I think he's going to leave mana up.
Yeah.
Come on, attack with the Beetleform Mage. You know you want to.
Damn it. I think we just have to leave things back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not worth it to throw away a Rakdos Drake at this time.
Yeah, like, again, with the Maw, we just can offer this mistake. We can let him make his own mistake.
Oh man, Hazda Snare Squad would be really sweet.
Ooh, that is a card in our deck.
Looks like he's going to get a clue, yeah.
The other thing is, other than him just having a flyer, if we could actually just connect with 2 creatures. Which we haven't been able to yet. Ooh, Warmind Infantry.
Great.
Okay.
Tightens the noose a little.
And more Extort gives us a bit more of a buffer.
It's going to get another clue. That's annoying.
Yeah. Vitugazi Guildmage. Okay, we have currently moved into a position where we no longer have time.
Crap.
Yep. We have an Augur Spree.
So we win?
Yeah.
I want to say we just win, because that kills his Beetle Form Mage, no questions asked. I mean, I guess he has 2 cards in hand.
Right. I'll immediately ask the question.
Like, what you got? It's like, having creatures that are valuable in the late game, that's cool, but when all of your creatures require mana to be good, that's less so. Oh no.
He's using abilities.
Okay.
Ah, Celestia Charm. He's pumping up that Beetle Form Mage to keep it alive. However, I have a secret.
Here's a little trick I picked up in Kansas City.
You see, if we just turn every creature we control sideways... your blocking options become bad. Like, we just burned out his Celestia Charm. Like...
Yeah. Yeah, throw the blocked creatures into the maw, and then victory.
Okay, I think it's safest... Like, I could throw everybody into the Rakdos Drake? Or is that just over? Like, I'm already trading with his Vitugazi Guildmage and his Crawl Warrior and his Beetle Form Mage. I don't think it's necessary to sack all of my blocked creatures.
Do we kill the Vitugazi Guildmage?
Yeah, he blocked a 3/3.
Okay.
I'm gonna sack the one that's blocked by armored dude, and then
Right.
just play it safer.
He still has 1 card in hand and some mana.
Alright. Like, because this is what the simplified board looks like.
Yeah!
Like, we still have... He's on 3...
He's not getting us from 26
yeah.
with his creature there. I don't
care.
Yeah.
We'll just play, like, as fun as it is to throw everyone in the maw, but...
Yeah. Throw our opponent in the maw next.
Yeah.
Like, you! Get in!
Throw you in the maw. Alright. Any changes to make? Massive Raid.
I
don't...
When is Gorehouse Chainwalker going to work?
Just as a 3-power guy.
For his, like, Beetle Form Mage? And Crawl Warrior and stuff?
Yeah, like, I don't feel I want to take out my 2-drops just to match his. Because he's got a ton of 2-drops as his deck. Do you have anything for that? No.
I mean, most of them die to Massive Raid.
Yeah, I would like Massive
That's
Raid in.
That's the question.
Alright, the question is, what is the worst option?
The Drakes have definitely been pulling their weight.
Yeah.
Arrestor is fine. Assassin Strike probably needs to stay in there. Holy Mantle would also be absurd.
Right, like, he hasn't shown removal. Spawn of Rixmati is large. Maw proved its worth in that last game.
Seller of Songbirds.
Yes, John, I can lower the quality of this video. I just changed the software I'm using for this, and I'm going to have to make some changes afterwards, because right now it's at, like, absurd high quality.
Yeah, you also have the option to allow downscaling.
Okay. Maybe the Seller of Songbirds.
Yeah, and I realize that Seller makes Massive Raid way better, but I think we have to...
A kill spell.
Yeah, more kill spells is probably going to do us good.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's hope we don't have to mulligan on this third and final game. We do not have to mulligan on this third and final game.
Oh, I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh, yeah! Oh, man. Army in a can plus Massive Raid. I love it. Yeah, and then, like, any land gets the Edict. Mountain gets you the...
Yeah.
Or Guildgate gets you the Massive Raid. Oh, wow. And even another 2-drop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and lead with the Keening Apparition.
Cool. Yeah, that'll solve his, what do you call it? Crisis incubation that he definitely has.
Yeah. Well, if that comes down, we have Angelic Edict too. There's the pretty obvious Shamble Shark.
Oh no, he was here the whole time.
Hello. So I'm gonna. This also lets me trade Keening Apparition with Shamble Shark, and I'm completely fine with this.
Yeah, that's totally correct.
Oh, he's not even gonna take that.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah, so Sunhome Guildmage, and now we have, like, Army in a Can, and we have Angelic Edict, and once we draw red, we have Massive Raid, which, when we have Sunhome Guildmage, is like some sort of drugs.
Yeah, hopefully it'll just be that.
Ooh, Drakewing Krasis.
Not what I wanted to hear.
No. Alright, I can either lay down the Hazda Snare Squad or just start moving with Sunhome Guildmage to make tokens to block.
Well, didn't the Snare Squad is right
Yeah.
now a good block for
Yeah.
the Shamble Shark.
May have wanted to swing with Keening Apparition, but
So it would be tapped and your opponent would be at 18?
yes.
Eh.
I'm hoping he doesn't, like, start using that Beetle Form Mage. It's scary. Species Gorger.
What in the hell is that?
This is a giant frog. We raised eelhawks to control the squid flies, then the wasp crabs to play on the eelhawks. Now what do we have for all these wasp crabs? Nothing.
Oh, I see. He gets to play that every turn and evolve his guy a bunch.
I
That's
can
what
currently
it's playing.
Angelic Edict whatever the most relevant creature on this board is. Because, like, I can throw the Species Gorger out the window, but that doesn't stop the 7 flying damage I'll be taking every from this point forward. And Sunhome Guildmage can stop the damage. At least is my thought process.
So we exile Beetle Form Mage then?
Yeah. Because, like, if I exile Species Gorger, that leaves him with this board that's just straight huge. That also raises an interesting point. If I remove Shamble Shark, he has to return a card to Species Gorger, but I think Beetle Form Mage is the real threat. It's the biggest creature, and I can chump almost everything else. I'll find an answer for Drakewing Krasis soon. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of more things that can deal with Drakewing Krasis.
Right, it's 1 toughness. I would like to stop drawing lands right now.
That'd be nice.
Okay, so you just picked up the Species Gorger.
I mean, that's like plan A, right? He's just there to make a big Shamble Shark.
Yeah. I'm fine if he keeps, like, playing that and bouncing it. This Beetle Form Mage can go away.
No, remember what you have done. You have exiled Beetle Form Mage.
Okay. Any blocks that are worthwhile? Before evolving there were, now there aren't. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the hit.
Man.
Yeah. We really need the second red source.
Yeah, what we need is the Pontiff.
Oof. That would block like a champion right now.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Alright,
Even like Holy Mantle or Creature Protecto Mantle would be pretty good.
I have a plan. It's not terribly good, but it's a plan. I'm going to, like, throw a lot of creatures under the bus.
Ugh.
Yeah. I don't like the plan either, but I need his board simplified.
I mean, at this point, Drakewing Krasis has you in 3.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I ever draw the mountain, Drakewing Krasis leaves.
Yeah.
He's... Sapphire Drake has me in now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, I'm at 1.
The bus. Can we kill him from 20?
This is a good question. We drew Maw the Obsidian, so...
Alright, what is your Guild Mage's other ability?
+1/+0 your team.
For okay, well we can do that once. More infantry. 5, 7, 10. Yeah, we get a
okay,
13 that way. No, there's... Ugh.
Okay, if I... Because he can't block because of Snare Squad.
Right.
So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6. No, there's no.
We're not. Yeah, we're not doing 20 damage.
All right. Yeah, we've got close. Well, we don't. I don't think we have 18. If we had second red, we do.
Yeah.
If we didn't have this freaking massive raid in our hand. Yeah. All right, everybody get in the maw. If we had an active treason, this would be a different story.
That would be glorious. Ah, that's a shame. We had a good deck this time around.
Yeah. Yeah, 13. Well, we don't have double mage buff. We don't have a second red source. It's
Yeah. That would be nice.
That definitely would be.
I think we managed to impress our opponent before murdering him.
And that's fine. Well, again, we record our... We don't cherry pick our games.
Dang.
We play them all. That draft felt a lot stronger and went about the same, though. That's fine.
Yeah, it's magic.
That is. Well, I think it is currently getting... I don't know if I'd care to start the fourth one.
Nah,
It seems
it's way too late.
It's late. We've we won 8 packs and then consumed 6. So we're still up on the day. But yeah, I think that will wrap us up for the day. So thanks for joining us, everybody.
Man, an auger spree would have been so good. Imagine if that massive raid had been an auger spree.
Imagine what did we take out for that or for that massive raid?
Gorehouse Chainwalker?
Oh,
I don't think he would have done it there either.
just
I mean,
another man.
I grant you he would have been, like, there, but...
Yeah. Anyway. Oh yeah.
Good night, everybody.
No, oh god, we took out the
Seller of Songbirds.
Oh god. Please.
So we could have, like, traded with his Drakewing Craces.
We could
Traded a bird for it
Oh,
and
no.
damage.
Okay. Well.
No, that still wouldn't have done it, man.
Or we could have thrown more people into the maw and dealt more damage. It would have been 19 total damage instead of. Anyway.